Welcome to this moment. Check in with your body. And can you find a settledness there? Can you find a willingness to stay with yourself in your body sensations no matter what? How is your breath in this moment? Your body. And your needs. I found that lately there's so much just a need for settling myself and steadying myself when there's so much impermanence, and inviting myself to a sense of awe with it, like, wow, who's coming, who's going, the earth changing, being in a place that my mother moved to because there were so many fish here and she loves to fish, and now it's, you can go days and days without seeing a fish. That kind of deep mourning of the coming and going, the changing in the world. People, we're at the part of our lives that people come and go, whether it's relationships or whether by death. I think it's Eckhart Tolle, correct me if somebody knows the quote. What did he say? If it's changing, it's not you. Then there's the cerebral question: what is me? What is not me? Which is, it's an interesting question to ponder, and that sense of changing is real. It may not be your identity with the divine or something bigger than you. It may not be your true self, which is, according to Buddhists, non-self. There is no separate self. And how to honor compassionately the sense of shifting and changing, like an earthquake. Like, you want friends to be there forever. You want relationships to be forever. Sometimes not. Sometimes people are like, I'm done with this relationship. But there's that longing for compassion, support for yourself. Wanting to feel supported, wanting to be able to, excuse me, to connect with a sense of stability and steadiness through earthquakes, which is often on our knees, coming back to awe, praying, hoping, longing for safety for our loved ones, healing from people that we don't feel connected with anymore, expressing anger when people don't, we're expressing authentically, whether it's anger or not, when people don't follow through on their commitments and it impacts you in a really negative way. You're so longing for people to keep their word, to keep their agreements. connecting with that ever constant shifting of life. And accepting yourself as your best friend. So come back to something that's impermanent, that's hard for you. And feel how hard it is. Where is it in your body? Maybe let your shoulders drop or collapse, or your chest open up if you're railing against it. And then imagine that it's a person that you respect and care about a lot who's telling you about the situation that you're in. They're telling you about something that's happening to them that's incredibly painful. And is it different? When you sink into this person who you respect and care about a lot is telling you about this, how are you responding? For me, there's more of a lightness there. There's more of a compassion, feeling the intensity of their pain. Being with somebody you love and adore when they're in intense pain with impermanence. Now, I'm guessing that you have much more a sense of acceptance and compassion as your friend's telling maybe a similar story to you. And can I be my own best friend? Can I be that person for me to listen compassionately with acceptance? Can I give myself the same understanding? Just right now. It shifts, it changes, it's harder to keep that perspective, but right now, give it a try. How is it to hold yourself with compassion and acceptance without saying yes, but? And when you do hear yourself, try to reassure yourself with a yes, but, or cheer up, it's not that bad, or one of those other annoying things we might find ourselves saying to friends. Come back to holding ourselves saying your name out loud, my beloved. This coming and going of people and life is just so hard. That awe and wonder and curiosity is consciously expanded by imagining that this is our friend in this situation and imagining how you would react to them going through it when they tell you the story. It's not easy to access sometimes, but try it. And as we imagine that kind of accompaniment, that kind of holding our own hand, move it out to a loved one. Yeah, I hope that I can show up like that for you, or somebody can, that you have that kind of sense of I'm with you. This is hard. I get it. That kind of understanding. What are the words that you long to hear and that they long to hear? Continuing on to neutral people, ones that you don't know very well yet. Wishing when you see them maybe visibly upset, maybe verbally railing against how things suck in a nutshell, and then being present for them and wishing for them that they have that. You can be held with that sense of compassion. And of course, people that are harder to love, wishing for them that they had support. You could go on to judgment after that. You could say, oh, I wish they'd have support so they're not such an asshole towards me. Oh, I notice I'm judging myself. I'm judging them. Ah, breathing into that. But wishing for them to have support, ultimately. And then reaching your arms out, reaching your arms around the whole world, including yourself. Give yourself a great big hug, a nestle on the cheek. And I wish that all beings benefit from our practice. Thank you so much for joining us.